the game started off with a bang. I mean, just a tremendous start for
So
Arsenal.
I had to actually note what the time was. Saka had 3 quality shots on goal in the first 4 minutes.
Oh yeah,
He put the
tremendous.
first one off the damn post. The second one, he set everybody up like he's probably gonna like try to slide a pass through, and he just hook shot it to the near post.
Beautiful shot.
Oh,
Forced another save. Everything was on target. I mean,
you know what? Also about the lineup, Saka was my other note about the lineup. Like, slightly surprised. I don't think it got announced until this morning that he was going to play.
Right.
So I was a little bit surprised by that.
I read it earlier in the day that he was going to play. But yeah, I mean, rumor had it, not. I mean, the last game that he was healthy enough to play, but he was just rested as a precautionary.
Oh, okay.
Aba on the bench. That was expected based on the fact that he's been gone for a week. But I thought maybe Gabriel would get a start today.
I thought for sure Gabriel would play.
Just with the fixture pile up, and I'm not just saying that based on what happened with Luis, but the start of the game was tremendous. That pass by Partey to Saka when he hit the post, I mean, was just a beautiful ball.
Yes.
And that's everything Partey brings to the club right there.
I totally felt like, because remember his last game was a little rough on him.
Yes.
He gave the ball away some, and he came out to shoot aggressive. He was trying to make some things happen right away.
You could clearly see that in his play and his passing. I just like the fact that he's always going to try to make that pass going forward. He's not a sideways and back kind of guy, and the way he plays, there's going to be a loose pass here and there. Another thing that's I want to highlight it with his game is his positioning. He intercepts a lot of passes.
Yeah, kind of weird ones too.
Like
he's standing out in the middle of the pitch by himself, and he's like stealing balls. I'm like, wow.
He gets
really
a lot.
Read that, didn't you?
he gets a lot of like little turnovers. Like he's in the way of those passes.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I mean the first half. There was another one. Cedric's going forward.
Yeah.
I
like Cedric's play today.
Yes.
And then the highlight of the first half, which I've been waiting to say it, but until we were talking about the goal with Pepe.
Yes.
Possessed. I mean, I'm not willing to say like he just gets it, like he's all of a sudden got it.
Right.
But I'm willing to say that's 2 good games in a row he's played.
Oh yeah. I want to go ahead and come out and apologize to Pepe.
I mean, to make the to keep the record straight, though. I mean, we both said we know how talented he is.
Tremendous, right?
We know how much talent he has,
right?
But man, I mean, not just the goal, which was great with the opposite foot,
right-footed. The defensive play to steal the ball.
He hustled back. I saw him challenge balls in the air. Like, I mean, it's like he snapped, man.
You're starting to see with him what you saw with Saka about a month ago. Like all of a sudden he was starting to be more aggressive, trying to shoot the ball, trying to get in positions to make shit happen. I mean, he's as far as shooting, scoring the ball as far as Saka. And you're starting to see Pepe be a little more aggressive, be a little more direct, and it's paying off. The last.
What we didn't mention?
What?
How about the way he was trying to get behind defenders?
Right. That's what I mean. Being more aggressive, more direct.
Just that alone. There was a few times where it was like, oh, yes, that's what we want you to do.
Exactly.
Now, today was that's a tough matchup, man. Semedo could play. He's got some speed and stuff that was over on that side for the Wolves.
Yeah, totally. But when we had all 11 men, Pepe was out there whooping ass, and on that goal, he goes back, steals the ball from that guy, gets it, nutmegs him, shows some strength, then nutmegs another guy and just buries it home with his right foot. Just a tremendous goal.
Yeah.
And it was the game was so weird. I felt so good
Oh
and
my God.
so confident. I was laughing and giggling and
We were
teasing my bro,
hammering them. We were just
just
going at them.
having a big old time, giggling. Look at Pepe, he's whooping ass. Look at Saka, he's off the post. Just feeling really good about myself.
Yep.
And one thing about Xhaka, he's a hell of a football player. With Partey by his side. Jeez.
I just have to give it up, man. I can't. I don't understand.
Come on.
I mean, like, he doesn't even. I'm not always, but there are times where he doesn't even seem that slow. Even like
he's a hell of a football player with Partey by his side.
He knows how to position his body. He's really good at somebody charging at him and getting the ball out of his feet when he has to. I think he always waits a half second too long, but that's okay. I mean, just keep doing what you're doing, man.
Well timed, he's not really making dumb challenges and giving up stupid fouls anymore. When Cedric bombs forward, he covers that left back area for him tremendously. I just don't. I gotta say something about Bellerin, don't I? I have to. I don't really, but I want to. Like, he doesn't do that. He doesn't get forward like that.
And you know what? To me,
it's
the
not
way our center backs are, like with Holding over playing on the right center back.
Yeah.
So when Xhaka comes back to kind of play that third center back, almost is what he's playing, or third back line guy.
Right. Fill in for Cedric.
That's three that can cover the whole side. Bellerin, go. You need to go. Get up there and go.
It'd be nice.
I mean, he got after it today, but
he did. Yeah, he did pretty good. You just you want to see that more often. But when him going up against that Nieto guy,
yes,
that fool is quick,
dude.
And that's the kind of quickness. That's the kind of quickness Bellerin used to have, and he got beat a couple times where you're like, wow.
That was an Arsenal rumor. Like they wanted him.
He really has lost his style. I do whatever I can.
You know what? That's what I was gonna tell you, dude. That's my only knock on Bellerin. The only truth I want everybody to admit: he ain't that fast. He's not fast at all anymore. He's fast enough to still play the position, but he ain't like lightning like everybody remembers. Yes. It's not. He's not Theo Walcott fast.
No, he's lost.
I watched him run next to Holding today, and Holding, I thought, outran him when they were tracking back.
He's clearly lost at least 2 steps, and I think the real reason why he doesn't bomb forward or really get forward as much as Tierney and Cedric is because he's light in the ass. Teams play physical, and he realizes that, so he's always trying to get rid of the ball quick. Plus, he's got Saka over there, who's kind of just handling that whole side of the pitch and doing big things. We came out with a bang. That's how you want us to start a game. Within the first 15 minutes, I think we hit the post twice. We had a goal called off for offsides. Emil Smith-Rowe with that great run, the composure to cut it back and slip it to Pepe, who kicked the hell out of it off the post. That was another one off the post. Pepe's.
That was actually, that play right there was the one where I was like, whoa, it looks like Pepe is starting to hit this.
Right.
He played the little 2-man game with ESR, and I was like, oh, nice.
Yeah.
Twisting, turning. That's a penalty, is it? No, he's still going. Oh, how about that? How about that?
Thank you for tuning into Caught in Two Minds. Please head on over to iTunes to subscribe, rate, and review. All feedback is much appreciated. And be sure to follow us on Twitter at CITM Podcasts, at Guna Rush, and at eMarshall Comedy. The music of this podcast is brought to you by Statics. If you like what you hear, please head on over to staticsmusic.com And be sure to follow him on Twitter and Instagram at Statics Music. That's STATX Music. Peace.